Hey everybody, it is Thursday night, and we're usually not on Thursday night, but we are this week because of stuff. So
Sometimes life gets in the way.
life gets in the way. But
Life
this
happens.
it does. But this is still Talking Movies with Sean, Kenny, and Jim. I'm Sean,
I'm Kenny.
And I'm Jim.
and we welcome you to the First Annual SKAJademy Awards, which we hastily threw together as a name, and I liked it. And Jim, I think who came up with it? Jim.
I did as a joke,
Yeah.
and you were like, yeah.
I wanted to call them the Skaggies, but Jim reminded me that sounds like a disease. So yeah, I got a case of
it's like the fifth stage of gonorrhea. It doesn't sound good. If you suddenly break out in Skaggies, call your doctor right away.
Right. See your doctor. If you experience an erection lasting 4 hours or longer,
call more ladies.
And I'm sorry, we have no opening number for you guys tonight. I could not get Snow White. Rob Lowe is in the guest room, but I could not get Snow White for tonight. Sorry, Rob.
And we couldn't afford Billy Crystal. He told us
Yeah,
to
we
fuck
couldn't.
off. So.
We couldn't afford Billy Crystal or
couldn't.
Conan O'Brien or David Letterman or anybody.
Yeah.
So,
Nobody wanted James Franco and Anne Hathaway again. So, you know.
no.
The best we could get was Rick Dukeman.
There's a name.
Very good. I like
well
it.
up,
done,
Ed.
sir. We could call this show a night right now, man. It ain't gonna get no better than that. Very well played, Kenny. You've been saving that one for a while, haven't you?
Yeah.
It's a name I have not heard in a very long time.
Since the last time I saw the Burbs.
Yep. We did want to start out with a couple of things because we rescheduled for tonight, and I mentioned it on my community page, and I think Jim, you did too.
Yeah.
We are bumping up against our good friend Mike, Old Movie Mike, or Mike's DVD and Blu-ray collection, as his channel is named, but it's at Old Movie Mike, and he's doing a show with Mr. Dan and Horror tonight, and they're on at 8. So if you guys switch over at 8, we won't be offended at all because we sort of stepping on their toes.
Yep, absolutely.
The replay will be here. So, but if not, if you want to stay with us, that's cool too. So we do not mind. And then I also wanted to wish Larry, the horror cat dad, a happy birthday belatedly.
Happy birthday, Larry.
I missed it in the Instagram chat that we have, and then apparently he did a stream for his birthday, and I missed that too. So
yeah, I was on that for a little while last night.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
So with that out of the way, we can kick off, and what we're going to do is we're going to be picking our picks for the top 5 categories. Now, we did leave out Best Director, and I'm not really 100% sure why we did, but we did.
I don't even know who's up.
I picked the director just in case you guys changed your mind.
I mean, I can pick one if you want, because there's the 2 movies to me that are neck and neck. Both directors are also up. So
right. So we could throw them in afterwards, but we're including Best Supporting Actress, Best Supporting Actor, Best Actress, Best Actor, and then Best Picture. And that's the order that we're going to run them down as we pick. So we're going to do our usual round robin style. We'll each do our picks, and then do you want to do the picks and then each announce our winner, or how do you want to do that?
Well, do you have the nominees up? The actual Oscar nominees?
I have them all written down.
Okay, I was going to say, why don't one of you guys just announce the actual nominees, and then we'll go around and do our actual picks, and then go to the next category and so on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to do that at the end.
I'll start out with the Best Supporting Actress.
Okay.
Then Jim will do actor, and then we'll just go around robin around.
Whatever.
Okay. Sounds good.
So the nominees for the Oscars in the category of Best Supporting Actress are...
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Please sit down.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Rob,
star
there's
of
nachos
stage
there.
and screen and royalty, the Yam King, Kenny.
Yes. Thank you. I'd like to first say thank you for having me here. I was gonna wear a tie tonight, but I don't even own a fucking tie, believe it or not. I had to borrow it from when my cousin got married, I had to borrow it from my cousin.
Nice.
I ordered a tuxedo T-shirt from Amazon, and it got put on back order, so it didn't show up.
Yeah. So
And I
best
didn't really
supporting
think about
actress in a motion picture.
All right.
The nominees are somebody I've never heard of. Tiana Taylor.
Oh,
Okay.
from one battle after
Lumi
another.
Moscow. Amy Madigan, or as she likes to call Shanice Kowalski. Ingrid Abazadailer. And Elle has a nice fanning. And my winner, Shanice Kowalski, way overdue for 1989's Uncle Buck. Amy Madigan wins, hands down. Throw the nacho cheese around, kids. Rob, put it down. Rob, put it down.
Have you been planning this all night?
No, I just came up with it when I threw out Dukeman, man. I was ready.
You said you weren't going to talk much. You're like on a roll.
Well,
He's on fire
about the
tonight.
nominees, I can have fun all by myself. I mean,
It's the whole
put me in a
rope-a-dope
room with,
thing.
Yeah, crayons and stuff like that. I'm happy.
Yep. So that whole rope-a-dope thing. Yeah, great presentation there, Your Highness.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to equal that at all.
Yeah, and I would have to say that I concur in the role of Aunt Gladys in Weapons. Amy Madigan wins Best Supporting Actress this year. Well overdue. Love her. Loved her in this. So I hope she wins. I really do.
All right. I will make it unanimous because I predict she'll win as well.
Wow.
So there we go.
Cool.
Cool. So that's 3 for Amy Madigan if you're keeping score at home.
That's right.
Now that's our predictions for the Oscars.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
And by the way, if people don't remember, who won last year?
Yes, you did.
I got one right.
Yeah,
I think
I won with a whopping score of like, what was it, 3-2 or something like
it was like 3-2.
I came in third.
Yeah, 3-2 and 1. We were a juggernaut.
I was trying to see if I had the graphic up, but I don't. I could share the scoreboard from last year, but it's on my phone.
Yeah.
All right, Jim.
Okay, well, Best Supporting Actor, Kenny. Who's up?
For Best Supporting Actor, Benicio del Toro, Jacob Ortley, Delroy Lindo, Sean Penn, and Stellan Skarsgård. And your winner is, I'm going with an upset here,
Uh-oh.
Delroy Lindo.
That's what my heart wants.
Yeah.
That's what my
I'm-
heart really wants
I'm
is
going-
Delroy Lindo to win.
I kind of feel Del Toro and Penn will cancel each other out, and I think Lindo will win this. I think it's basically like a career achievement award for him.
Again, he's awesome in Sinners,
Mhm.
and I loved him in it. I was very happy to see him get nominated. I can't believe it was his first nomination because that guy is always great.
Yep.
Okay, and yeah, my heart, I want him to win, just like Amy Madigan, because they've been there. But my pick is Sean Penn in One Battle After Another, because if you recall, Sean, the day that I saw this movie, I said, well, I'm pissed because I really want David Johnson to win Best Supporting Actor for The Long Walk, but Sean Penn can write his acceptance speech right now. And my opinion has not changed. He's going to win this Oscar. It'll be his third overall.
Yeah, I concur, and I think I said the same thing. I may have said it right when you said that. I said the same thing, that Sean Penn is phenomenal. He's the best thing in the whole movie, as far as I'm concerned.
And it's the type of role that Oscars love.
Yeah.
You know.
So yeah, I'm 100% in agreement. Sean Penn, one battle after another. Although Delroy Lindo winning would not upset me, and I did see Frankenstein over the weekend, and Jacob Elordi is really good. The only movie that I did not see that's nominated for supporting actor is Sentimental Value, and I don't see Stellan Skarsgård being any better than Sean Penn. So,
but you know what? If Stellan Skarsgård won, my heart would also be happy, because
Yeah,
that's
I'd be
another
happy.
guy who's been around forever and is always great. And I believe this is his first nomination as well. So,
yeah. So I'd be fine with anybody winning, because even Benicio del Toro is great in One Battle and After Another.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
yeah. But like I said, Sean Penn, to me, it's the third best performance I saw all year long. And we'll get to the other two later on.
Yep.
So,
all right, Kenny. Best supporting actress.
That was best supporting actor.
No, this
Now we're
is
at
best actress.
Best actress.
Best actress.
Jessie Buckley for Hamnet.
Mm-hmm.
Rose Byrne for Bridesmaids. Kate Hudson for Song Blue. Renata Renuzzo. I don't know who she is. And Emma Stone for That Weird Movie.
That me and Sean loved.
Yeah, Begonia. My winner is the lovely Kate Hudson, escorted with Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell, her dad. I thought that performance just blew me away. I haven't seen. They said Hamnet is like, she's probably got that written down already, and Jessie Buckley, but I'm going to go with Kate Hudson.
Nice.
I would be totally fine with that.
Yeah, she's great. She's great.
Yeah.
Excuse me. This is the only pick of mine that I am going blind on, because I did not see this performance or this movie, but I'm almost positive she's going to win. And that's Jessie Buckley for Hamnet, because she has had all of the heat nonstop. And that's as much heat as the movie had originally. She's got all of it now. Mm-hmm. So I think that's going to be the one Oscar that movie gets, because by and large, even Ollie, who said that movie was like torture to get through, said that she's phenomenal in it. So that's the pick. Just like last year with the Honora thing with Mikey Madison. So last year I went with my heart, and that's why I picked Demi instead of Mikey Madison. This year I'm not doing that. So I'm picking Jessie Buckley.
Okay. I did not see Sentimental Value or Hamnet. I saw the other three. I originally went with Emma Stone, but then I saw If I Had Legs, I'll Kick You. I Would Kick You, or whatever the hell it's called. If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. That movie ruined my day. I hated the movie.
I read your review.
But she is fantastic, and I think she deserves a nomination, and I'm picking her to win. I have not seen Jessie Buckley's performance in Hamnet, so I can't compare it. But Rose Byrne, far and away the best thing about that movie. Everything else about that movie, well, I shouldn't say everything else, because Conan O'Brien's pretty good in it too. But it just sucks the life right out of you. It's a stressful movie. It's an anxious movie, and if you're an anxious person, it's like torture. So, yeah. But her performance is fantastic. She's great.
Yeah, I read your Letterboxd review.
Yeah.
So hold on, you frauds aren't going with Emma Stone in that Begonia movie?
Emma Stone's great. Emma Stone's great. We'll get to her later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Frauds.
This is predictions for the Oscars.
I
So-
know. I'm just saying. It was just like all the love and stuff, because that would be her third too, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think so. Yeah. And like I said, I had her as winning until I saw Rose Byrne's performance.
Yeah, she's fantastic in Begonia. Yeah. She really is. I know you don't like that movie, but all three of those performances were fantastic in that movie, as far as I'm concerned.
Yep.
Anybody who sits in a sink in Bridesmaids should have won an Oscar. I'm telling you now.
Those are the standards that
great movie.
Talking movies with Sean, Kenny, and Jim is known for.
Yeah, see, they a lot of people are going with Emma Stone.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I've been ignoring the comments because I've been so focused on.
Yeah, Ken disagreed with us on the other one.
Again, these aren't who I want to win. This is who I think is going to win.
Right.
So.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, we'll get to who we nominated and who
exactly.
Actually giving our award. This is the Oscars, the SKAJademys.
That's where the real.
That's where
where all the fun begins.
If
that's
you
where the
know,
fun
you
begins.
know.
Right.
Now, for Best Actor in a leading role, Timothy Chalamet.
Shanalana Ding Dong.
Billy Supreme.
Leonardo
DiCaprio. For Growing Pains. Ethan Hawke.
He's just making this shit up as he goes.
For Mystery Date. Michael B. Jordan.
Oh my god.
For the movie with Taylor Zac Efron.
See, I was waiting for From Dusk Till Dawn Part 2.
And then what the hell is this guy's name? Wagner Moore?
Wagner.
Wagner. He ain't getting my vote. I'm gonna go. This is another one. I'm gonna just go off the rails. Surprise! I'm gonna go with Michael B. Jordan on this one.
Yeah.
How was that off the rails?
Yeah.
Because I don't really hear that much from him.
He just won the Screen Actors Award the other day for it.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Shyamalan Ding Dong was not happy.
Didn't he win the Writers Award too? Yeah, he's got a lot of buzz, Kenny. Yeah. So you're not really going off the rails.
Yeah. So Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan stole my pick.
Awesome. All year long, just like the Sean Penn thing, I've been saying Shyamalan Ding Dong from Maddie Supreme was going to win. And then a couple of things happened in the last 2 weeks. First, the BAFTAs happened where the Tourette's thing happened, and that got a lot of attention back to Sinners.
Mm-hmm.
And then he made a stupid comment about how nobody gives a shit about opera and ballet, and the knives came out about Shyamalan Ding Dong, even from Hollywood movie people. Nathan Lane was on The View today bitching about him. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Because of that, the pendulum has swung, in my opinion, and I am no longer picking Shyamalan Ding Dong. I am with Kenny. I am going with Michael B. Jordan.
Wow.
For Sinners.
Not to sound like a broken record, but I agree with Jim and Kenny, and I'm also going with Michael B. Jordan.
Wow.
Yeah, when you said it was a left field pick, I was like, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think you're right on there.
Oh, okay.
Victor said that Wagner Moura was in Civil War and he played Pablo Escobar in Narcos.
That's where I know
thought
that
he
guy
looked
from
familiar.
Civil War. He's the other reporter.
Yeah,
Kirsten Dunst in Civil War.
Yeah,
he's great in that. He's great in that movie.
Yeah, he's great in that, and he's great in Narcos too.
Yeah,
he's fantastic in that. I was going to watch The Secret Agent until I saw it was 2 hours and 40 minutes long, and I didn't really have time to watch it. I was trying to
Sean.
I was trying to watch as many movies as I could over the weekend, and I got through 2 hours and 28 minutes of Frankenstein, and I'm like, I can't sit through another 2.5 hour long movie. So Frankenstein won. Yeah. All right, Kenny.
All right.
Here's the big one
Here's the big one.
for the
Best
Oscars.
animated feature.
K-pop demon hunters.
All right. For best picture, we have 10 fabulous nominees this year.
I've seen 4 of them.
Train Dreams, Sinners, Sentimental Value, Secret Agent, One Battle After Another, Marty Supreme, Hamnet, Frankenstein,
Frankenstein.
F1,
Put on red.
and Begonia. And the winner is
Well done, sir.
One Battle After Another.
Wow.
Ooh.
I changed my mind.
To
I
that
watched
or
it-
after you
I
said
watched it again,
it? Okay.
Oh, okay.
and I changed my mind because I heard everybody else, so I gave it. I was open minded, and I went back and I watched it.
And
So I go with that.
All right.
It was
Nice.
literally it was between that and F1.
yeah, see, I thought you were going to pick F1.
So I chose one Battle After Another.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, I changed my mind too because again, I've been saying my pick all along, One Battle After Another, but because of the BAFTA thing, I've switched. I'm going with Sinners because to me, all of the heat is on Sinners now. So that's where I'm going with my pick.
Strangely enough, I've never changed my pick. One Battle After Another is a great movie, but I did not ever think that it was going to beat out Sinners. I'm going with Sinners.
Hmm.
That's been one of my number one movies for the entire year. I won't say anything after that. We'll talk about.
So for our
Our
predictions, me and you, it's coming down to Best Actress because we
Yep.
agreed on everything else.
Yep.
Bastard.
All right.
Kenny's going to smoke us this year.
All right. Let's check
Yeah.
the comments real quick because like I said, I was ignoring it, and I apologize. Lori wants to host next year.
Yes.
Hey, absolutely.
I'll hold you to that, Lori.
Nice glittery dress with a slit down the side, and I'll wear a tie.
And that's all he'll wear is a tie. Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
Lori said deal. Oh, I'm assuming this is meant for Kenny.
No, honestly, I'm not taking any drugs. Shot of adrenaline,
I am.
brother.
Patrick picked Sean Penn.
Yeah.
And so did Ken. Very smart men. Let's see.
She reverse raped me. I believe she was trying to steal my essence. I'm working on my Sean Penn.
Patrick wants Delroy to win.
Yeah, me too. I mean, him and Amy Madigan, if those two won, this would be like the best Oscars ever, in my opinion. It really would be.
I would not be unhappy. Ken picked Rose Byrne as I did. Victor says, unlike De Niro, Buckley definitely needs the heat around the corner, I suppose. Okay. My winner is Sophie Thatcher because she got royally shafted by the Academy, even though she had the best performance of 2025, regardless of gender, in my view.
Stick around, Victor.
Yep.
Stick around.
Ken also picked Leonardo DiCaprio.
And again, he's great.
Yeah, he's
Everybody's
really good.
great in that damn movie.
Yeah,
You know, the person that Kenny was like, you know, Tiana Taylor, he didn't know who she was. She's the mom, the crazy chick that gets pregnant, you know, who
Right.
goes across the border. And she's terrific.
Yeah.
Perfidia Jones or whatever the hell her name is.
Yeah. I do not like her. When she was on Saturday Night Live, I thought she was awful.
Awful.
I've never seen her in anything but that movie.
Yeah, me neither.
And I thought she was great.
Yeah, but her performance was fantastic. But I just, yeah, again. Victor says I'm already sticking around. I'm sticking like a freaking brownie. But he did pick One Battle After Another. I'd be very happy if Sinners won because it's a crowd pleaser. The mainstream audience would love it if it won. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know.
Both of those movies were in my top 5 for the year.
Same here.
So again, if either of those won, I wouldn't bitch.
Yeah. Same here. I have nothing but love for either one of those movies winning. So that'd be totally fine. Okay, we are caught up on the comments, and I apologize for ignoring everybody. I'll try to keep up with it.
Now the real fun begins.
Now the real awards, because fuck the Oscars. The SKAJademy Awards are where it's at.
The SKAJs. And yes, for people who are watching and not listening, I just held up a pickle Rick.
So we're gonna do the same thing. Kenny, do you want to continue announcing the winners or the categories and then go with your winner?
Yeah,
or,
like for this, I have 3.
Okay.
For best supporting actress.
Yeah, for best supporting actress.
Okay.
Because like I said, guys, I apologize. I haven't seen a lot of. I watch a lot of movies, but I haven't watched a lot of new movies. So like everything kind of for me is like new. You know, like it was funny because when I was doing this, I was going back to last year's.
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't watched Brutalist.
I haven't either.
There was like, I think there was like Maestro I haven't seen. You know, so it was like there was like a lot of those movies I haven't even seen yet. So I apologize if my nominees are bad, but you know,
there's no such thing.
There's no such thing as a bad opinion because all this boils down to is our opinion. So it doesn't really matter.
It's called an opinion,
right?
So yeah. So like for my supporting actor, for my supporting actress for the Swafties, I have Susan Sarandon.
What? Are you sure you're not a high dude?
Is my name Frederick now?
I'm sorry.
The SKAJs. The
SKAJs. I'm sorry.
Swafties. What the fuck is that? You on a different show, dude?
Welcome to Talking Movies with Sean Wes, and I don't know, Travis.
The SKAJs.
The SKAJs.
SKAJs.
And I'm the one that's high.
My 3 supporting actresses for my list is Susan Sarandon, Lorraine Bracco, and Talia Shire for Nonas.
Oh, all 3 from the same movie.
All 3 for the same movie.
Okay, because I was going to say, make sure you mention the movies.
Yeah, mention the movie.
Yeah, for Nonas. They're all 3. So it would be kind of it's kind of hard to, but I think out of the 3, like if you were to cancel them out, I think Bracco had the strongest performance in Nonas, in my opinion, because I think she overshadowed Susan Sarandon in that movie.
Nice. Okay, so those 3 were your picks, but Bracco was your winner?
Yeah, Bracco was my winner.
Okay. All right.
Very good.
I should probably be tracking these at some point. But because they are the first annual SKAJademy Awards.
Yeah. Well, Lori's in the living room taking copious notes for us. You know.
Hope she's eating popcorn and watching this fucking train wreck go by. God, I'm awful.
She said, "Sure, I am."
He's coming into his own. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Oh
she
my
said
God.
she's definitely watching it. She's not eating popcorn. Probably a
Oh,
good thing. She'd probably throw
okay.
it up.
I love
All right.
popcorn.
Oh my God. Yeah. Like I said, how do I keep on following him? All right. So for my nominees for the SKAJademy, see, I know what they're called, for Best Supporting Actress, and I put mine in alphabetical order.
Oh, okay.
We have Miss Judy Greer from The Long Walk, Chase Infinity from One Battle After Another, Amy Madigan from Weapons, Haley Stanfield from Sinners, and Tayana Taylor from One Battle After Another. And the SKAJademy goes to Amy Madigan for Weapons.
I got you. Those are some great nominees.
Great nominees.
Some of those you may hear again. Yeah, I totally see where you're coming from since we agreed on this anyway. My picks, my nominees obviously were Amy Madigan for Weapons, Chase Infinity for One Battle After Another. I'm probably going to massacre her name, Wumni Masaku for Sinners. But then I kind of went into left field because I saw some other movies from 2025 that didn't get any love, and I liked their performances. Would they get an Oscar? Probably not. So these are probably questionable picks, but Vivian Bang for a movie called The Parenting that was on HBO. She's hilarious in that movie. That cast is stacked. It's got Brian Cox and I want to say Lorraine Bracco is in that too, but I can't think now because my brain has gone blank. But just look up The Parenting. It's a really good. It's funny. It's a stupid movie, but it's funny. But I would nominate her, and then Thandie Newton, or as she now is called, Thandie Newton, for Anaconda. I thought she was actually pretty good in that. So
I love her.
Yeah, I love her. The movie was terrible, but she was good. So
I love her in Riddick. The Chronicles of Riddick.
Yeah.
Her and Carl Urban are just like chewing up the scenery in that movie. They know they're in a piece of shit and they're loving it, you know.
And so yeah, my winner is Amy Madigan.
Very good. Very good, sir.
All right. Supporting actor.
Yeah, the one from Sinners. I was like flip a coin between her and Haley Stanfield because I think both of them are just terrific in that movie.
Yeah, I agree. That is such an ensemble cast too. I mean, below Michael B. Jordan, who really steals the show with his dual performance. There's just a lot of good performances in that altogether, and I couldn't really pick one over the other below hers. So
it's funny that you mentioned it's such a great ensemble because I was going to ask you guys if you wanted, since it was our award show, if you wanted to invent a category for best ensemble.
Oh,
because there have been some great ones this year. I mean, I could think of at least 6 or 7 movies off the top of my head that the entire cast just works together as a group so well, you know. So
well, that's the funny thing is I noticed this and I asked Lori, she doesn't remember, and I didn't do any research because I totally forgot about it till just now. But there's a best casting Oscar.
But it's by the casting agent. It's not by
it is?
Yeah, when they first announced that award, that's what people thought it was going to be. It was like an ensemble type thing.
Yeah.
No, it's casting agents. You know, which is a very important job, and they do put together, you know, those people. But like I said, to me, you know, critics shows like the Golden Globes and stuff like that, they have those types of awards. And I think the Oscars should have one like that.
I agree.
Because again, I could think of at least 5 or 6 movies off the top of my head that category would be perfect for, you know. So all right, I'm sorry. I digress.
You're fine. No, I totally agree with you. Thanks for pointing that out to me because, like I said, I didn't research it all and I just saw it, but I didn't realize it was by casting agent, which is
when I first heard that category, I was originally like the long walk, and then it was like, who the fuck are these people? And then it was like, okay, that's the casting agent who put these things together. So,
I mean, of the 2 movies out of that category I've seen, they have a great cast, but yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, let's get back on track, Kenny.
All right. You're asking me to go back on track? All right. Best supporting actor in a motion picture. I have Delroy Lindo, Del Toro, Aiden Delbus for Begonia,
Mm-hmm.
and
Good
Pierce
pick.
Brosnan in Thursday Night Murder
Excuse me.
Club.
Nice.
And my supporting actor goes to Aiden Delbus for Begonia.
Nice.
I thought that kid was good. And
Oh,
I
he was
thought he was
fantastic.
really
Mhm.
overshadowed in that movie, that
Yeah.
terrible movie.
Kenny, did you like Begonia?
I hated that movie, but I thought the acting was really superb in that, and I thought that kid for his first acting role, I
He's not a
thought he
professional.
was no,
No.
I thought he was very good.
Yeah, and that character was not written for an autism type person either. It's just the director met him and was so taken by him that he was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, great
He's
pick.
really
Kenny.
good. Yeah.
Absolutely,
Great
great pick. Okay, and again, my picks are in alphabetical order, but my nominees for Best Actor in a Supporting Role: Austin Abrams for Weapons. He played the junkie.
Oh, good pick.
Aiden Delbus for Begonia. Mark Hamill from The Life of Chuck.
Oh,
David Johnson from The Long Walk. And Sean Penn from One Battle After Another. And to no one's surprise, because I just said it a couple of minutes ago, my winner of Best Actor in a Supporting Role, best performance, head and shoulders above anything I saw last year, David Johnson in The Long Walk.
I don't disagree with you. I put David Johnson in a different category.
Oh, okay.
I put him up for Best Actor.
Well, see, I wanted my cake and I ate it too.
Yeah.
We'll get to that when we get to it.
This is the category I struggled with. My other three are much stronger in terms of my confidence in my nominees. But this is, I mentioned before we went on the air that I have one sort of pick that I threw this guy a bone just because he never gets mentioned and he's barely been in any movies. But my picks are Sean Penn for One Battle After Another, Damson Idris for F1. I thought he was really good. Peter Dinklage from Roofman.
Fuck yeah, I love him. What the fuck?
Delroy Lindo for Sinners. And I'm going to mangle this guy's name, but I hope I give him some publicity that he deserves. Shiaporn Thirakultstit for Song Sung Blue. He was the restaurant owner.
Yeah.
That's a good shout, Sean. That's really good.
Yeah, I know him he has had a YouTube channel for a very long time. And I actually discovered him because he does this thing where he does a fake science presentation on the biology of Godzilla. And I thought he was fucking hilarious. So I kept watching him and he's all over the place because he's really talented. He's only been in 8 movies. And I would say probably only 3 of them are even on a mainstream outlet anywhere. But this is by far his biggest role that he's had so far. But as soon as I see him in a movie, because he's been in TV stuff too, as soon as I see him in a movie, I'm like, it's him. He's got another role. So I just wanted to give him a shout out. He's not my winner, unfortunately. Sean Penn is my winner. But yeah, I totally like his. You can find him on YouTube at Shyaporn, SHY porn. I believe he's Korean.
Fan of Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, Shiaporn Thirakultstit. I hope I'm saying his name right.
Alrighty then.
And I gave him more attention than I did Sean Penn because Sean Penn is
Everybody knows who Sean Penn is. So.
Yeah, he's Sean Penn. He got enough attention. So Anyway.
Excellent picks. Excellent.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right.
Yeah, we're just
Now
jamming right
for
through this shit.
Best
Yeah, we are.
Actress in a leading role. Kate Hudson, Song Song Blue. Emma Stone, Begonia. Hated the movie, but the performances were good. Allison Williams in Regretting You.
Okay, I've heard good things.
Emma Thompson in Dead of Winter. And Laura Dern for Is This Thing On?
Nice.
And my winner is Kate Hudson still. But I thought the Kate the three that I added, Laura Dern, I've loved Laura Dern since I was a kid. So I thought she was so good in that that with Hank Azaria as his wife.
I didn't see it.
It's really good, and it's based on a true story too. Emma Thompson, she's very good in this role as a widower who goes up and tries to. And Judy Greer totally stunned me in that movie. How good
phenomenal.
She was.
Yeah, I did watch that because you guys both saw it and recommended it, so I watched
it. It was heartbreaking, wasn't it?
It was one of those movies that if you think about it too long, you start picking it apart. But the performances were fantastic.
Yeah, the performances are what made it.
Yeah, the sentimental part of it. It was sort of like Up as a thriller.
Yeah, you're right. Because what broke
with
me
Fargo
was
thrown in.
I will never leave you. When she tells the little girl, "I'll never leave you," you know.
Yeah.
I just
no, it was a good movie. I liked it.
Yeah, it was a good movie, but because I recommended it to Lori when she was dog sitting and she watched it, she didn't like it because of the fact that, Emma Thompson would be, running from the kidnappers, and all of a sudden she would just stop and reminisce about the past, no danger. And I'm like, and if you think about it that way, yeah, it's really ridiculous. But like I said, if you think about it too much, it breaks down. But as it's happening, it's an entertaining movie. I still recommend it for the performance.
Judy Greer was great.
She was fantastic. I had to Google what the hell she was putting in her mouth, though. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, because she was on. It's like a not methadone.
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl. Thank you.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
But if you get a chance to see Regretting You, I really recommend that. That's really good. That was her. I like her to begin with, but she was very good in that movie.
I have heard good things about that movie, so I wouldn't write it off.
Yeah, Lori, you'll like that one too.
I don't know if she's still watching.
Oh, okay.
She tuned out. She don't like us anymore. We bore her.
Oh, she's laughing. She's still watching.
Oh, okay.
She's still watching. Okay. All right.
What? We're here to amuse you? I'm funny how? All righty. My nominees for Best Actress, and again, in alphabetical order. Olivia Colman for The Roses.
Ooh.
Kirsten Dunst for Roofman. Kate Hudson from Song Sung Blue. Emma Stone from Begonia. And Sophie Thatcher for Companion. And Victor, if you're watching, the winner is Sophie Thatcher for Companion. She is a fucking rock star in this movie. I said it the day that I saw it because Sean recommended it way back when, a year ago, when this came out. And I had never heard of the movie, never heard of Sophie Thatcher, barely heard of Jack Quaid. And as soon as I saw this movie, the first thing I did was send him a message and was like, holy shit, that movie was awesome. And she is a rock star. Mm-hmm. Best Actress, Sophie Thatcher. No brainer, in my opinion.
And Victor says, and rightfully fucking so.
Yeah, absolutely. She's so good in that movie. Again, that's another one that could have been best ensemble because everybody in that movie's great.
Yeah, I agree that she's totally ignored by the Academy. She's also one of my nominees. She's not the winner, though.
Yeah.
So my nominees were Sophie Thatcher for Companion, these aren't in any order. Kirsten Dunst for Roofman. Rachel Brosnahan for Superman.
Nice.
Rose Byrne for If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, and Emma Stone for Begonia. And I went with Rose Byrne.
Yeah.
So no big surprise there since I picked her for the other one. But I really do. I really think she's the best thing about that movie. And I hate to give that movie so much attention because it's really not worth your time. But her performance is. So having to sit through that movie to see the performance just is a shame because it's really a movie that'll kill you. But yeah, so if she wasn't nominated for an Oscar and I didn't see that movie, because if I hadn't have seen it, it would have been Sophie Thatcher all the way.
Yeah.
All right. Best actor. Now this will shock you. Do we have to have, I put six.
Hey, you know what? It's our show. You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
Man.
You can do
I'm not
whatever
going to
you
hold it
want.
against you.
All right. Number 6, John Lithgow in Jenny Penn.
Nice.
I'm sorry. Jesse Plemons, Begonia. George Clooney, Jay Kelly. Rainn Wilson, Code 3.
Wow.
Okay. I'd never heard of that movie, but okay.
It's very good.
Yeah, they're in an ambulance together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put it on my list.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in Smashing Machine.
Nice.
Liked the performance, hated the movie.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
And Will Arnett for Is This Thing On? And the Oscar goes to Rainn Wilson in Code 3.
All right.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah, there's some curveballs there. I like
Yeah.
it. I got a curveball coming too.
Looking forward to it.
Okay. Do you want to go back? Do we need to go back to the comments or should we just keep on plowing through? Because we're jamming through this, man.
We are. We are going through this pretty quick. Texas is, I believe, talking about If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You.
Yeah,
because
you said Conan.
Yeah. He's not a great actor, but it's funny that he just struck me as funny in the movie. His performance just was entertaining. But yeah, I could see where he blows.
It's like, damn, Texas, what? Does Conan owe you money?
Is he better than Letterman and Cabin Boy?
Yeah.
I was surprised that you didn't nominate Sandler for your Jay Kelly movie because you were talking about how much you liked him in that.
I like that movie, but have you guys seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
The whole Laura Dern Sandler relationship thing that didn't need to be part of the movie.
I just didn't like the whole puppy thing. That every time he fucking called somebody puppy, I just wanted to beat the shit out of him.
Well, I could kind of relate because if you know somebody, if you've known somebody all your life, you'll have I've known this guy since high school, so we're 40 years. Okay, his name is George. I call him Georgie. The first day I met him,
Georgie is fine. That's a
I met him Georgie.
Of a name.
No, but not even his kids call him Georgie or his wife. I'm the only person that calls him Georgie. His mom and dad didn't because I had a cousin who passed away and his name was Georgie, and I kind of he was like an older brother to me, so it was just Georgie my mom told me something stupid years ago that if you kind of get close to somebody and they're from your family and you develop a relationship, it'll be but we've had that type bond for over 40 years. So it's funny, I still call him Georgie today because even his wife said to me, "You're the only person ever to call him Georgie," and told him that story, and it was just like it's something that's like close to me. So
No,
it's
the
like I
whole
always know
puppy
Georgie
thing-
will be there.
The whole puppy thing, what irritated me about it wasn't so much that he was calling people puppy. Okay, I get that. Okay, it's a term of endearment. All right,
Right.
but that's something that like an 80-year-old man would be saying, not a guy who's like in his 40s to somebody who's roughly the same age as him. Okay,
Right.
That was my point. That's something that like you're old, and this sounds racist, and I don't mean or anti-Semitic, but that's something that like your old Yiddish neighbor would
Mhm.
say. Oh puppy, that sort of
Right.
thing. So like I said, that's what was driving me crazy. Every time he said that shit, it just took me out of the movie. And it's not his fault. I mean,
No.
Adam Sandler's fine. It's just,
Yeah.
but I know how much you enjoyed that movie. So
Yeah,
I
I really. And
thought you would show
spoiler.
it more love. Yeah, I know there's more love coming. No pun intended. Okay.
No, I actually watched that movie because again, I was trying to get caught up on some movies that, were getting some heat, and this one just was one that appealed to Lori and I, so we watched it. But you guys had both seen it before me, and you had mentioned about Adam Sandler and the puppy thing, and because of that, it jumped out at me like crazy.
I'm
And
a horrible person.
And then Kenny had mentioned the Laura Dern Adam Sandler relationship thing, and I found that really disposable too.
Yeah.
So
It didn't need to be a
Mm-mm.
part of that. And like I said, I love Laura Dern, but it
yeah,
just
me too.
it's like the whole conversation when they were on the train together and they were going through the cars. It's like
Mhm.
that didn't need to be there. The movie was long as it was. It could have just a little editing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, again, we already talked about it. That movie was better than I thought it would be, but it still didn't work for me.
Yeah.
But I could understand why it worked for you and why it worked for Ollie and a lot of people, because that movie got good reviews, and it was a pretty big hit for Netflix or whatever. But you know me, I'm a cold-hearted bastard, so it's like it just nothing works for me like that, for the most part.
And I just love the end that he didn't know that was coming, and that was his real reaction. So
Yeah.
that's what I thought was great about that.
Yeah, like I said, I just thought the guy was a prick, and I didn't feel sorry for him at all. And again, I like Clooney. I do. I like Clooney.
Yeah.
So, okay. Yeah, we killed a little bit of time.
Here
You
we
think
did.
we've done this before? Okay, so my nominees, and again, I wish I could have added 10 names to this because there was a lot of great performances this year. But my 5 nominees for Best Actor in a Starring Role, in alphabetical order again: Cooper Hoffman from The Long Walk, Michael B. Jordan from Sinners. Here comes the curveball, Kenny. Nick Offerman from Sovereign.
Whoa.
Nice.
Jesse Plemons from Begonia, and Channing Tatum from Roofman. And the sketchy for Best Actor goes to Jesse Plemons for
Nice.
Begonia. Like Kenny said, all 3 performances are phenomenal in this movie. All 3 of them. Okay. But to me, Jesse Plemons gives the best of the 3. He is a revelation to me in this movie. I always thought he was a good actor. Okay.
Yeah.
Civil War, that little cameo, one scene that he has in Civil War was chilling. And I even said that when we were talking about that movie back in the day, that movie, that scene with him was just, he leapt off the screen. Okay.
Mhm.
And it's almost like he took that heat or that electricity and he multiplied it for this, because every moment that he was on screen in this movie, I could not look away. He's just phenomenal. So, Best Actor, Jesse Plemons, Begonia.
I got to make a confession. I completely forgot about him when I did my nominees, and that is totally an oversight on my part. He should have been nominated. He wouldn't win if he was nominated, but he should have been nominated. So, I I can throw out any of the ones that didn't win and replace it with Jesse Plemons, because you're absolutely right. His performance was fantastic. I can't believe he wasn't nominated for an actual Academy Award.
To me, that's the biggest snub.
Yeah.
Out of all of them.
Yeah.
As much as I've been championing The Long Walk, okay, to me, that was a long shot. I thought Jesse Plemons was a shoo-in.
Yeah,
for Best Actor, and I was shocked that he wasn't.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. When the nominees came out and I had seen that movie, I was like, "Oh, he's going to get nominated." And Emma Stone got a nomination and he didn't. I was like, how is that working? Because the best parts of the movie are those two playing off each other.
Yeah. The movie doesn't work without either of them doing their thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he brings out the best in her, and likewise. So I don't know. The beginning is really strong too, with just him and his brother.
Cousin.
I don't know, cousin. I'm sorry. But yeah, I was totally a mistake on my part. So take one of the nominees that I'm going to mention and just throw out the one you want and replace it with Jesse Plemons.
Just add it as a sixth one, like Kenny did.
Like I did.
Okay.
At 6.
There you go.
There was a tie for the 6th.
You said,
there you
I'm
go.
easy. I'm not going to bitch.
Right, cool. All right, Jesse Plemons for Begonia. George Clooney for Jay Kelly. I really liked him in that movie. Tom Hiddleston, Life of Chuck.
Nice.
And Dwayne Johnson for The Smashing Machine. I didn't hate that movie. I don't want to say I loved it. I liked it. I thought the ending sucked, but it's based on a true story. So what are you going to do?
Right.
And then, like I said, I put David Johnson from The Long Walk in Best Actor category. I know he wasn't the featured character of the movie, but his performance was...
Both of them are co-leads. They are.
Yeah, they were co-leads. So I gave him a promotion. But I have to go with Michael B. Jordan for Sinners, and that's my winner. He sold that entire performances, I should say. That's what sold it to me, is the fact that he played twins, and they were distinct characters. They were good enough to know just by how they were acting which character was on screen.
Yep.
So yeah, I totally go with him. So again, I wasn't aware of all this heat and hype and whatever that's going on. But he's always been my pick since the movie came out, and nobody had stepped up to beat him. Even Jesse Plemons, as good as he was, I still think Michael B. Jordan was better. So that's my pick. Hey, Juno.
Hey, Juno.
What's going on, Juno? Good to see you, buddy.
Let's see. So we'll get caught up on the thing. Juno's Sinners was a good movie, much better than that Night Patrol boring crapola. Anybody know what he's referring to?
I have no idea.
Maybe The Long Walk Home?
No, he liked The Long Walk.
Oh, okay.
No, you need to watch that, Kenny, and I think you would too.
I think you would, Kenny. It's not a like. It's
a sad movie, but it's not if you look at it a certain way.
Yeah, it's about relationships.
Yeah, it's about
more
brotherhood.
than it is. Yeah, exactly.
It's about brotherhood.
Victor said that Texas is probably a Leno fan from the movie he did with Mr. Miyagi.
Is that Collision Course or
Collision
something?
Course.
All right, who had the over-under on
Collision
Collision Course being mentioned on this episode?
He was also in Americathon. Does anybody remember that piece of
shit? Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Wow.
With John Ritter?
God. Yeah. I can't remember who was in it. I remember it was an HBO. I was always on HBO.
Always.
Yeah.
He's on HBO. But I just remember at the time it was not a good movie. You know, I haven't seen it in 45 years, but yeah.
Yeah, me neither. Texas Leno blows more than conuts.
Oh, why are you talking that way, Bobby? I never wore blue, motherfucker.
Oh boy, we should have included Best Director on this.
Well, I have that written down if you want to know.
Yeah, we can include that if we want.
Yeah.
If you
All right.
want,
Yeah, let's throw best director in there,
All right.
and
I could throw a list of 5 directors in there.
yeah,
All right.
do
For our
that.
for the best director, the Academy Awards 5 directors. Chloe Shavit. I'm probably hawking these names. Forgive me.
Yeah,
Like they're
that's
gonna
Chloe
fucking watch
Zhao.
it.
Chloe
Okay.
Zhao, yeah.
Ham-
Who's already won Best Director once before.
Josh Safdie for Marty Supreme.
Yep.
Paul T. Anderson for One Battle After Another.
Foot Anderson.
Joaquin Teller for Sentimental Value, and Ryan Coogler for Sinners. I'm going to go with Coogler for Sinners.
Yeah, I was
Because
going with
F1
PTA
was
all
not
year, but I'll go
nominated.
with Kugler.
How the hell does an F1 get nominated?
Well, you can only nominate 5.
Thank you.
Only half of them get, but I agree with Kenny. I'll go with Kugler. Originally, I was going to go with PTA, but again, things have changed in the last couple of weeks. So I'll go. Sinners is going to have a big night.
Yeah, I agree. I picked Coogler, and he's much better than Ari Aster. Yeah, of those 5, I would go with Coogler too. He would be my top pick. I don't know who I would nominate for that though, other than Coogler and Paul Thomas Anderson.
I'd go with PTA. I'll go with Kugler. I'll go with Mike Flanagan from The Life of Chuck.
Yeah.
I will go with Martin Lawrence for The Long Walk, and I will go with whoever directed. Where did it go? Roofman.
Yeah,
Roofman was a slept-on movie. I think that should have gotten a lot more
horrible
attention.
name for a movie.
And my pick would be Mike Flanagan from The Life of Chuck.
Oh yeah, okay, I can see that. I still Derek Cianfrance. Is that
Cianfrance or something like that?
Cianfrance. Okay, yeah, that's the director of Roofman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I out of those, I would definitely go with Flanagan. I would definitely go with Coogler. I'd definitely go with Martin Lawrence.
Francis Lawrence.
Francis Lawrence. Well, you said Martin Lawrence.
Yeah, I said Martin Lawrence. Whose house? Ron's house.
Like, this doesn't sound right, but okay. And I'm thinking Martin Lawrence.
Francis Lawrence. I'm sorry, Francis. Lawrence.
Yeah. Okay, no problem. Because I don't have them committed to memory. But yeah, I still would go with Coogler. So, well, that bought us 3 minutes.
Remember the peanut butter called Kugel?
Oh, the one that was like it had the peanut butter and jelly mixed together,
chocolate or peanut butter, banana, or what?
Yeah.
They had like 3 different flavors. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Kenny's like, no, I don't remember that at all.
No, I remember there was a Goobers. I think it was Smuckers came out with a
Goober grape.
Yeah, Goober grape. That's it.
Yeah,
Goober
they still make that shit.
Do they really?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I don't eat it, but yeah, they do.
Oh wow. I remember. Hey, when you were like 5, that was like state of the art shit back then.
How about a Fluffernutter?
I
you'd
did
be
not
bouncing off the walls for a week and a half.
Yeah, we didn't have that. You wouldn't know by the physique, but we didn't have much junk food because we didn't have a lot of money in there. I mean, when we got cookies, man, that was like one of the. My mom used to babysit these 2 girls that lived in our neighborhood, and her dad used to, and he was a he worked at Greaterford prison, okay. And he got Keebler cookies, and he used to give my mom 2 packages of cookies. Oh, there you go.
Keebler. Yeah.
Oh my God, I never even heard of that before, guys. Seriously.
Yeah.
Then
I remember. the goofy commercials. Kugel likes Yugel and Yugel likes Kugel or some shit like that.
That's what I
Yeah.
was thinking of. I don't
That's
remember Kugel, but I
Oh, yeah.
remember Google Grape. I was thinking of the Google Grape.
Kugel was only around for like a year or so. Or two.
Really?
It wasn't like a huge, it didn't really catch on, but I liked it.
I mean, it looks
chocolate flavored fucking peanut butter. Come on, it doesn't get better than that.
chocolate peanut spread.
That was the original Nutella.
Yeah, I was going to say, now you go with Nutella.
I mean, that was Nutella before Nutella.
Look at the expiration date on this, June 6th of 1975. And it's
about the time that it came out.
I don't know what would happen, what would come out of there if they opened it, but
something jumps out like the thing.
Runs away.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Victor's got his nominations up.
Yeah, I see that. Thank you. Victor, my nomination, Ryan Coogler, Drew Hancock.
Drew Hancock's for a companion.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Good pick.
That's a good shout.
I'm signing for that. Francis Lawrence, PTA. Dan Trachtenberg. I did see Predator Badlands.
Yeah, and you enjoyed it too, didn't you?
I did. My pick is the tie. Paul Thomas Anderson and Ryan Coogler both were brilliant in two distinct ways. Yeah, that's absolutely true. I ran. Yeah, those are fantastic picks. I ran into some interesting opinions when I did post my Letterboxd review of Predator Badlands, that a lot of hardcore Predator fans don't like it because it's part of the Disneyfication of the Predator series. And you made the point last week about it being PG-13, but that's because everything that gets slaughtered is either a CGI alien or a robot or something.
Yeah, there's no human blood in it. That's
there's no human blood, so it was just as violent as any other Predator movie, if not more so.
Yep. Those are the same people that were not to interrupt, but those are the same people that were bitching about Prey.
Yeah,
because it was a woman,
right?
With a bow and arrow against a predator, and that's bullshit. It's like, you know what? At the end of the day, is it a good story? Were you entertained?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's exactly where I was going, and I was like, well, what do you mean continued Disneyfication? And it was because of Prey. They thought that was sort of a sellout, and again, probably because there was a woman. I didn't look into it because as soon as they said that, I said, "You're fucking stupid."
Yeah. Put it this way: I'll take anything over the Predator.
Absolutely.
Nobody's talking about the Disneyfication of that.
No, Dan or what's his name? God,
Dan Trachtenberg.
Dan Trachtenberg has single-handedly revived that entire franchise with all three of the movies that he's done, even the animated one.
Absolutely.
And there's no Disneyfication going on. Yeah, Disneyfication is such a silly term anyway. They're just upset that the Predator was the hero of the story and not the bad guy.
These are the same people that are like attacking Spielberg because that Disclosure trailer came out. There's actively somebody being hired to do a job to where they attack that because they don't think it could possibly compare with the Christopher Nolan and the Denis Villeneuve movies coming out, and that he's old school and therefore they should just kick that shit to the curb. It's a bunch of bullshit.
Are you kidding?
I read about this today on Blue Sky. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Because my comment was, maybe it's the old man in me because I'm 58. Okay.
Yeah.
But back in the day, you rooted against sports teams and that was it. As far as movies went, you were either a movie fan or you were not.
Right.
I like Star Wars. I like Star Trek. I never thought that they had to go against each other.
Right.
You know what I mean? So today, everything is always somebody's got an agenda about everything.
Right.
So I bitch about the Disneyfication of Star Wars just because they put so much product out at once that it got diluted. And that's what I would call Disneyfication. Okay. But
Disney did more than just product, put too much product out. They also put out movies with no fucking plan.
That's what I mean. It was just release dates and this and that. Whereas the Trachtenberg Predator shit, say what you will about it, he had something mapped out and he did it. I mean, again, Prey should have gotten a theatrical release, and if it wasn't for the pandemic, it would have. Okay. And
it probably
then
would have
after
bombed.
that, I heard, okay, this guy is now making an animated Predator movie, and he's doing a PG-13 Predator movie. What the fuck? I ended up loving both of them.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
whatever.
I'm right there with you. Victor also said that Elle Fanning would get a nomination for Best Supporting Actress for Badlands. She's amazing in it. I thought she was great. She had two roles, two distinct roles, and both of them were awesome.
Yep.
So
I love her
totally,
introduction.
Yeah. Yeah.
When she first.
Yeah, and Victor said the same thing, that Trachtenberg is a fucking fan of the Predator franchise, and you can tell why the fuck else would he put the gun from Predator 2 and Prey. Yep. And that's why Star Wars I've sort of walked away from even criticizing it anymore, because the people that love it are just so entrenched in loving it that they will love anything that comes out on it. Or from Disney. They don't give a shit. It's just Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars. Everything's great. And then there's the other people that, oh, if it's Disney and it's Star Wars, it sucks. So you can't even be, like judgmental about the actual product that's coming out. It's either it's shit or it's all great.
Yeah. It's got a woman in it. What kind of woke bullshit is that?
Right.
Well,
and that's
have
the other
you
thing.
seen the movie?
Yeah. They started putting black people in Star Wars. There's no black people in Star Wars. Well, okay, whatever.
There's no black people in Friends either.
Exactly. It's so fucking stupid. And I thought, not to totally derail the show, but I thought Last Jedi was good, not because it was, let me rephrase that, not because it was a good movie. It was interesting because it tried something new, and it tried to move away from the same old bullshit that they've been doing for the entire franchise.
Thank you. Because it's my favorite of the three.
Me too.
Okay. Yeah. And I'm not saying it's a great movie.
No.
But like you just said, at least it had the balls to try something different.
Yep.
So, and there's things in that movie that I don't like, but there's things in that movie that I fucking love. I mean, absolutely love. So, yeah. Amen, brother.
Me up, Kenny?
No, I agree with you guys on Star, because you know how I am with
I know.
Star Wars. But it was like that. What was the broad version? Anashola? That was
what? The broad
Ashoka? Is that what it was?
Yeah,
I didn't watch it.
I
Ahsoka, that's it. Ahsoka.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But it was they had to have a girl as the heroine. It's like there will only be one major heroine in the Star Wars, and that's Leia. Leia was the badass. Even when they had Daisy Ridley, I didn't think her character came close to Leia's.
No, but it wasn't because she was a woman. It was because of
no.
Shitty
But
writing.
I was just saying. I'm just saying they were trying to do with like all the woke bullshit. Like changing everything.
Ahsoka, not to get, because I'm not a Star Wars defender at all anymore, because the whole franchise is fucked as far as I'm concerned anymore. But Ahsoka was a character in, I think, the Clone Wars series.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't woke then, and they just made a live action version of the cartoon character. So it's not so much that, but I can't speak to that series because I didn't watch it. But the reason I brought it up is because Victor said that Dan Trachtenberg is a fan of the Predator, and you can see that. What's his face? The guy that runs, or at least ran, I don't know if he still is, because Victor just said season 3 of Mandalorian was terrible. I haven't seen it yet.
Favreau?
What's that?
Jon Favreau?
Jon Favreau, and I think his name's Filoni or something like that. Dave Filoni. Those two are fans, and you can tell, because the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian are great. I didn't see Andor, again, because at this point I'm in just denial that anything other than the original trilogy exists at this point.
That's right. Well, and Rogue One. I do like
and Rogue One. Rogue One is good. Yeah. Victor says bring Trachtenberg for Star Wars. I would do that. I would be for that, but I'm at this point I'm washing my hands of Star Wars. I've had enough.
Yeah, so. I just got really excited and then extremely pissed off when I heard this big hubbub that like in the next couple of weeks, the original trilogy is being re-released on Blu-ray, and I'm like, oh, really? Does that mean it's the original versions? No, it's still the special editions, and it's like they're already fucking out. Why are you re-releasing them again? Then
Right.
you know, I mean, yeah, fuck Star. And again, me, all three of us were old school, original generation Star Wars geeks.
Yep.
Okay, because we were children when that original came out. We saw it at the theater. Okay, but I've gotten to the point in my life where I'm like, you know what? Fuck Star Wars. I really am.
Yep.
I'm just.
And again, I understand, but this has turned in the anti-Star Wars show. But
hey, we're eating up some time.
We're eating up some time, but when the Force Awakens came out, I was like, okay, they have to introduce some new characters because obviously the audiences for today want somebody that they can relate to, and they're not going to relate to a decrepit Han Solo and a decrepit Luke Skywalker and a decrepit General Leia and yada yada. So they're going to have to bring somebody in for the audience to relate to. Okay, but the story was just a rehash of the original Star Wars.
Yep.
So okay, and
beat
I even
for beat.
Yeah, exactly. So I was just like, okay, I can even give that a little bit of a pass because maybe they wanted to, you know, kind of bring the magic back with a similar type of story, blah, blah, blah. You know, they want to get a new audience in. And then Last Jedi came out and they tried something new. And it was, you know, no, was a great no, but it tried something new and it tried to break away from the old. That was the whole theme of the movie, was breaking away from the old ways.
Mm-hmm.
And that pissed everybody off. And oh my God, he couldn't possibly be a Star Wars fan. He absolutely was, because he knew what he was doing. He had a plan to go from the first movie to the second movie and go forward. So then the third movie comes out, because of the negative reaction to the second movie, they're like, oh, that didn't happen. And they just reverse gears and go without a plan, coming up with this stupid shit where there's that blade that lines up with the horizon and all that.
Fucking abomination.
I've seen that movie once. I started trying to watch it a second time to give it a second chance. I could not make it through it.
It's fucking horrible.
I've never not been able to sit through a Star Wars movie. I couldn't do it. I'm like, this is fucking worse than I thought it was. I turned it off.
Yep. I never thought I would ever see a Star Wars movie worse than Attack of the Clones until I saw that piece of shit.
Yeah. You know, I mean, and that still had some cool moments in it.
Absolutely.
This was just like,
and again, I understand that Carrie Fisher died.
Yeah.
And they needed to retro the story and this and that and the other. But Jesus Christ, man. I mean, what kind of bullshit was that? And I mean, even when I was watching it, I was like, this doesn't make any fucking sense. And the parts that do make sense, it's bullshit.
Right.
And the same people that were bitching about fucking Jedi, you know, the one before it, were now saying, well, see, it's all his fault because he steered it in the direction. It's like, no, it's your fault, asshole, because of your bitching.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you get.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had to label those three movies, you know, how it's always Star Wars, A New Hope, Star Wars. To me, the newer trilogy, the Force Awakens would be Star Wars, Deja Vu. The second movie would be Star Wars. Uh-oh, something's new. And then the third one would be Star Wars, fan service, motherfucker.
Star Wars. It would be Star Wars Deja Vu, Star Wars. Oh, this is the new shit. Star Wars. Oops, we fucked up. Victor says, I could rant with this level of passion after the Scream 7 bullshit. Thanks a lot, Spyglass and Paramount. I gave up on that series a long time ago, but yeah, I've heard some bad things.
One more quick rant.
Yeah,
before, you know, since Kenny brought up cookies earlier about an hour ago. Because I mentioned this on Instagram. Okay. Say what you will about the price of gas and groceries and everything else. $6 for a fucking box of Girl Scout cookies is fucking ridiculous. I bought 3. And as I'm eating my $6 box of cookies that's about this big, I look over at my wife and I say, you know what? I could have bought 2 jumbo fucking size Chips Ahoy for this 1 box of Girl Scout cookies.
Mhm.
And every goddamn year, I still buy them. But $6 for Girl Scout cookies, man. I don't know if that's the same price by you guys, but that's how much they're charging here.
I think that's the nationwide
Yeah, at the going
thing.
price.
It's insane.
I just got oatmeal cookies from Amazon for $1.31.
Yeah, you're a smart man.
They had more, they had more in them. I mean, as much as I love those, like the caramel ones, the caramel coconut,
the ones that I like that they
chocolate.
didn't have.
Oh,
Seriously.
Yeah. I don't think we
rant
even
over.
got it. No, I totally agree with you. I hadn't been tracking the price of the Girl Scout cookies, but Jesus, $6 a box for what you get? No thanks.
Yeah, and again, I'm all for supporting the Girl Scouts. Okay, I mean, I've been buying those goddamn cookies my whole life because all my nieces were in the Girl Scouts, and then I worked in an office building where people were constantly, their kids were buying. I mean, these kids, they came to my fucking door, okay,
Really?
with a wagon full of cookies. It's like a food truck, going door to door, and it was like, you used to have to either order them through a fucking catalog, or you'd have to go to a grocery store where they'd have no, these 2 girls were walking around with a wagon full of fucking cookies.
It's like the clearance sale because they couldn't offload it. We'll take this shit door to door.
Yeah, it turns out they weren't even in the fucking Girl Scouts. They were in the little teenage mafia, and they rolled over a cookie truck and were trying to offload the product. Yeah, one of them were in uniform.
Yeah, last year one of the guys from church's daughter had them, and they had like leftovers from I think he brought them in May, and he goes $3 a case. I'm not kidding you. He had 50 cases of Girl Scout cookies left.
Yeah,
and put on there, and was like $3 a case. And my cousin says, why don't we open them up and because they were instead, if you didn't want to have a case of Thin Mints, you could get So what we did was a couple of the ladies from the church, they made sure that everything was divided, and you got a variety pack for $3.
It's like, take that shit down to the food shelter or whatever.
They did. They had other stuff, but being a church, they bring them into the church too.
Oh,
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. All right.
So for $3, you got a case of different ones. So I was eating Girl Scout cookies through July.
Yeah, like I said, I don't even like Girl Scout cookies.
Our next door neighbor, when I lived in Jersey, they were all during the Scouts, so you had to buy from the girls next door. So we used to go because my mom used to like Thin Mints.
Yeah,
but those were the times that they were like $4, $3, so it's like you go and go, give me $20 worth, come back. What the hell did you buy?
People were tuning into a movie broadcast and we're talking about Thin Mints for 20
You
minutes.
brought up the cookies.
I'm the one that brought it up, so
I can actually speak to this one. The Texas brought up, let's go see Metallica for $5,000. Did you see that ticket?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was bitching about the Rush tickets, and then I saw the fucking Metallica Sphere tickets and was like, Jesus, Yeah.
Well, that includes a meet and greet. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah.
Is that a blow and go or what?
I was going to say they could give me a hand job, and I still wouldn't pay $5,000 for a ticket. No thanks.
Yeah, they're about as close as the WrestleMania tickets this year.
Seriously?
Yes.
What are those going for?
Too much.
If you want front row, like right in the front.
Yeah. Ring
$17K a ticket, and you get a a meet and greet with a wrestler, not like a wrestler of your choice.
a
A wrestler.
named
You get to
later.
walk. You get to walk down the stage. You get to stand in the ring. You get a swag bag. $17.5
Fuck that
a
shit.
ticket. A ticket. I'll send you I'll send you guys a thing in our chat thing. Last year, do you guys know who Randy Orton Jr. is?
Yeah.
Randy Orton? Okay. Randy Orton met this cancer family. Okay. He goes, "Oh, are you guys going to the show?" He goes, "No, it's too expensive." And he goes, "Well, how much were your tickets?" $3,500 for first level tickets for just a house show. We're not talking about a pay-per-view. And Randy Orton went, "Holy shit, are you kidding me?" Like that. And because those guys have no idea.
No, I know.
And he's like, "Man, that's robbery." And the father goes, "Well, he came to see you." And it was just like, tears were like running down his face when he said it. So he went and he told one of the WWE little monkey guys to go get them like swag, like t-shirts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
35. It was just to meet him. He was get cancer kids.
Yeah.
Make a wish.
Nice. I was gonna say, did he cut him a check?
I don't know what happened between that, but Orton was incensed by how much they had to pay to meet him.
Yeah, I stopped going to live shows. It's just it's ridiculous. Not to mention that I'm not getting any younger either. So
yeah. Well, hey, you got to see Culture Club. You got to see Rod Stewart in Atlantic
I did
City.
see Rod Stewart.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
Fucking Rod Stewart's great. Culture Club, not so much.
I wish I could say I've stopped going to live shows, and I'm actually going to a wrestling show too. So.
Yeah, but the wrestling show that you and Lori go to, those are great. Because they're inexpensive, and those are just like helping support, independent wrestling. And I went to all those shows in the 90s.
Yeah.
So I would still go to those today.
They're fun, and you get more than your money's worth. It's not that expensive. It's like $40 for like the quote unquote VIP seat, which is ringside, and you get a meet and greet with a wrestler. But half of those guys know my friend who's associated with the wrestling promo. So, if I really wanted to meet him, I'm sure I could anyway, but I'd rather pay the ticket and support the show.
Right. And they're on YouTube. Because I watch Sean sends me the link for the shows. They're really good shows.
Yeah, they're always on.
They got good production.
It's Exodus Pro, if anybody cares.
Exodus Pro.
NWA Exodus Pro, because they're affiliated with NWA. But
hamster fighting.
Hamster fighting, that's the future.
Oh, Ken said he paid less than $200 for AEW. And Ken's familiar with
them too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right. Yeah, we killed a good half hour, man. We're good.
Look at that.
I feel sorry for the poor bastards that are listening to us on Spotify.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, Roy's going to be going, when are these fuckers going to get back to the point?
All right. For everybody waiting for us to talk about movies, we're about to go back into movies now.
Yes, we're going to give our nominations for Best Picture if we pick them.
If we pick them.
If we pick them. All right. I have 10 nominations too.
Okay. Oh, and when you announce your winner, explain your reasoning behind it. Other than I liked it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
All right. This thing on. F1. Sinners. Code 3. The Thursday Night Murder Club. One Battle After Another. Rental Family. Song Blue. Jay Kelly. And Nonas.
Nice.
Best Picture. Nona's.
I knew you would pick it.
Yeah.
This is based on Vince Vaughn is not. He does not play an asshole in this one, a smart ass in this one. It's based on a true story about a son losing his Italian mother, and the only thing that she's left him is the recipes for her Italian sauce and sauces. So he, a guy that almost made my list for best supporting actor, Bobby Cannavale,
Mhm.
that played and Dre Matteo.
Mhm.
It's the actual beautiful true story. Linda Cardinelli's in it.
Nice.
Plays the love interest in it, and the three Italian grandmothers. Talia Shire is a lesbian nun.
Sounds about right.
It's true. It's true.
Sounds about right.
Susan Sarandon. It was Vince Vaughn's mom's best friend who owns a hair salon, and the best is Lorraine Bracco. She plays the old Italian grandmother who fed them all the time in the neighborhood. And it's my favorite movie. There's a lot of heart to it. Like I said, Vince Vaughn is funny, but he's very charming in this role too. And I just really I loved it from the first time. I think I've seen it about 4 or 5 times already. And it's just a really beautiful movie.
This is the winner of Kenny's Best Picture award.
Best Picture.
Nice.
I can't believe it didn't. I can't believe it didn't get any love this year. I mean, it's one of those that you watch on Sunday afternoons or Sunday nights, and you just
Did it
have a
get
good
any
time
kind
with
of
it.
theatrical release at all? Because
No, it was a Netflix exclusive.
That's
Yeah.
why. See,
Oh, I'm sorry, Texas. Brenda Vaccaro. Yeah, Brenda
because
Vaccaro is
Netflix
also
got
in it,
around
so.
that on a couple of previous movies by putting
Yeah.
them out, like Jay Kelly. They put
Yeah.
out in a couple of cinemas, So
Yeah,
I didn't know if they did that with this one or not.
I mean they might have rolled this at Tribeca, film festival in New York. The De Niro one, but it's a beautiful movie.
See if it got a theatrical release at all.
Yeah, probably not, because they wouldn't
Yeah.
put any kind of box office, even if it did, because it's a Netflix movie. And
Yeah,
Netflix
no.
never reports their box office.
No, it premiered in New York City, and that was it. Everything else is on the internet.
Yeah, so that's probably why it didn't get any love, Kenny.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because that's still one of the rules, is that it has to at least have some sort of theatrical release, even if it's only on a couple of screens.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a really, really good movie.
It's definitely on my watch list. I haven't gotten to it yet, but it only because of you. You're the only person that I know that has seen it and talked about it, but I know how much you really have liked it. So
yeah, my mom liked it.
Did she?
Yeah. Made her cry.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's yeah.
All right, good pick.
Yeah,
Thanks.
great pick,
Good
Kenny.
nominees. Yeah. Jim?
Okay, my nominees for Best Picture, and again, I have 10 in alphabetical order: Begonia, Companion, F1, The Life of Chuck, The Long Walk, One Battle After Another, Roofman, Sinners, Sung Sung Blue, and Sovereign. And it was a very good year for Stephen King this year. Best Picture for me this year had to go to The Life of Chuck. I know a lot of people were expecting The Long Walk, and so was I. But then after thinking about it,
So was I.
yeah, because it was that was the first thing I picked for shoe in. But then the more I thought about it, and it was mainly because we postponed it for a couple of days, and I thought about it a little bit longer. 2 movies wrecked me emotionally in ways that I didn't expect this year. This one and this one. But The Long Walk, I had read the book, so I knew what was coming. This movie, on the other hand, completely caught me off guard. And as me and Sean have talked about previously, the beginning of the movie, it's told in 3 acts. The beginning of the movie, I was in bewilderment, but I was really interested to find out where the story was going. But that second act left me with a feeling of joy that does not happen during movies with me. I hate manipulative movies. This one worked on every level. And it's one of those movies that generally the Academy goes apeshit over. And they didn't this year. And it's a shame because this movie, like The Shawshank Redemption, I think 20 years from now is going to be put in that same category as one of the all-time great Stephen King movies. So best picture for me this year is Mike Flanagan's The Life of Chuck. Thank you.
I had only 5 nominees just because I kept it to 5 as all the other categories were. But if I were to nominate 10, I definitely would have probably had the same exact list you had, other than one that I nominated that's not on your list. But yeah, I would have filled it with F1, Companion. But my official nominees, in no particular order: One Battle After Another, The Life of Chuck, The Long Walk, Sinners, and probably no surprise to anybody who's been watching the show for any length of time this year, Superman, which is a movie that I saw 3 times, and I don't go see movies multiple times much at all anymore. I went twice theatrically, and then I watched it again at home. My winner, for the longest time, I would have told you it was going to be Sinners. And I was sticking with that up until I made my list of nominees, and I realized how much The Life of Chuck hit me. And so it wins my best picture of the year.
Awesome.
As I've mentioned on the show before, I started watching the movie and I got interrupted, and I came back to it halfway through, about 8 hours after I started it, and I wasn't feeling it. I didn't really get much out of it. And it's all about paying complete attention to it.
Yep.
And the fact that there are many, and watching it a second time and watching it from beginning to end without any interruptions, there are so many references from one segment to another that you will catch. This is a movie made for multiple watchings, multiple viewings. The first act gripped me when I watched it the first time. I was totally buying into everything in the first segment. I thought it was fantastic. The second one, the same thing, but that's the one I split. I didn't catch the end of that until 8 hours after I started it. So it sort of knocked it down a step for me. And I think that's the pivotal act of the entire movie because it ties the end in and everything. So without giving anything away, I don't think this is a movie for everybody, though. I don't think everybody will get the same thing out of it that Jim and I did. If you're what I call a navel gazer, somebody who's always like, super, I didn't coin the term, but it's somebody who's always thinking about the little things and, how is this influencing other things? And, do a butterfly's wings cause a hurricane on the other side of the world? That kind of shit. If you're somebody that's constantly inside your own head thinking about stuff, this kind of puts that all into perspective, and you can see how that kind of mindset works, and it will be reflected in your opinion. If you're not that type of person, if you're not reflective, you'll think this is just kind of a waste of time, probably, because if you're not sentimental.
It's not an action movie.
It's not an action movie. No, it is not. But it is, all these quotes that are up here on this poster, and I left this up on purpose because it was going to be my winner. I knew that. But I agree with every single thing that it says. It's an absolute masterpiece, miracle, emotional epic. It's Wonderful Life for Today. truly profound and magical, the best Stephen King film ever made, one of the most profoundly beautiful movies ever made. I agree totally with that, because this movie is a movie that I could not stop thinking about and still think about almost every day. And there have been very few movies lately that have been released lately that have done that. I have a movie recommendation that I'm going to come up with, for my movie of the week. That's one that I had a similar reaction to. But for modern movies, this is absolutely one of the best movies I've seen in a very, very long time. So,
Can I ask you guys a question?
Sure.
Yeah.
Why did not this find an audience?
Because it got a very small release from Neon.
Mm-hmm.
It got a very limited ad campaign, and the trailer doesn't tell you anything about the movie, which it is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because going in blind is the best way to see it. Okay.
Yep.
It's not an easily explained movie.
Mm-mm.
But if you have the patience for it, because like Sean said, the beginning sucks you in immediately. Okay. The first act. And then the second act happens. And like I said, not giving anything away, but we've talked about it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's a dance scene that just left me enjoy. It's the only way to describe it.
Yeah.
And then it all gets tied together in such a way that it's a beautiful movie. It really is.
Yeah.
If I'm getting emotional, it's because I'm thinking about my mom.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's
a great movie.
Well, the part Notice, where he had to sell his mom's house because he couldn't afford it anymore. Same it's the same. And I lost. There was a couple times in that movie where I just sat there and I just bawled crying. So it's just that. But because it was like when you guys were talking about this, it's like it's like you just wonder why that a special movie like this that hit both of you guys very profoundly, why it just didn't like click with like moviegoers.
Again, it's not a type of movie that I would normally gravitate towards, because again, this is the type of movie that you would love.
Yeah.
Okay, seriously, and it's on Hulu. So by all means, if you haven't watched it yet, Kenny, I haven't.
That's why I'm just saying.
Like I said, if you've got Hulu, please, by all means, watch it.
Yep.
You will love it. You really will, because you've got a big heart.
Yeah,
and it will work for you.
Yeah,
definitely.
It will.
And again, it's not a sad movie.
No.
It's a joyful movie. It really is.
Yeah.
I just didn't understand why it didn't click. I mean,
Shawshank didn't click either.
That's what Victor said. I put the comment up. He said, someone get TNT to show the life of Chuck over and over again on TV. So it will be like Shawshank all over again. And that's how that became a popular movie after they started airing it.
Yeah.
All this movie needs is to find its audience, and then the word of mouth should grow.
Yeah.
Because, and being on Hulu, I mean, one of the best possible things that could have happened for it, because a lot of people have Hulu. If they have Disney Plus, it's the same thing.
Yeah, it'll go to Disney Plus.
Yeah. So,
hey,
Larry.
It's a beautiful movie. It really is.
Yeah.
Mark Hamill, a lot of people when they first saw it, they were bitching, that Mark Hamill was miscast. I think he's wonderful.
Yeah, he's great.
In that movie.
Everybody's great in that movie. I mean, seriously. I mean,
another great ensemble cast.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So if we were going to pick a best, ensemble, that would probably it would definitely be a nominee, if not a winner.
Here's a name for you, Kenny. Mia Sara.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah.
She's in it.
Is she really?
She's Chuck's grandma. She's Mark Hamill's wife.
Wow.
Yeah, and she's terrific.
Yeah, the cast is fantastic. Tom Hiddleston, Jacob Tremblay, Benjamin
Chiwetel I can
What's
never
that?
pronounce his name. Chiwetel Ejiofor. I could never
Yeah.
pronounce his name.
I don't know this guy's name either. Benjamin Pajak, Cody Flanagan. Wonder who that's related. Who's related to? Karen Gillan, Mia Sarah, Carl
Karen
Lumbly.
Gillan's in this? Wow.
Yeah.
Yep. David Dasmalchian is in it.
Yeah. A lot of
Mark
people have
Hamill.
little cameos at the beginning. but
Yeah. Matthew Lillard.
Mm.
Heather Langenkamp from Nancy from Nightmare on Elm Street.
She's the neighbor, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me everything.
Yeah. I forgot about her. She's not listed in the cast.
She's
here.
wearing an oxygen mask or whatever.
For
She's
you
like the
people who
gossipy
don't
lady.
know who she is, just one of the guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
It's like I said, Kenny. I know I've been busting your balls for months to see that one in The Long Walk, and I do think that you would like them both. But I know for a fact you would love Life of Chuck.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah, I don't want to oversell it and say, oh, if you like it, if you don't like it, something's wrong with you. But if you don't like it, something's wrong. I'm just kidding.
Well,
No, I
not the
really-
jazz singer.
Yeah, it's not the jazz singer. No, I think
You
with
are.
somebody who's reflective and empathetic and is a big-hearted person will get this movie.
Mhm.
If you're again not somebody who's introspective and not somebody who reflects on stuff, it'll probably pass you by and you'll go, I didn't really get it, and that's too bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, totally my best picture. So
Yeah, that's the
Yep.
reason why it didn't make him a lot of money, Kenny.
yeah,
You just said it right there.
Yeah.
It's no Fast and the Furious.
no, it's
No, but I was just thinking maybe if it had somebody like Hugh Jackman in the lead
It's
role
not
or
the
something
cast.
like that.
It's not
No,
the
okay.
cast. And
no,
again,
it's not the cast.
and Hiddleston's great.
Yeah.
Because again, it's truly a ensemble piece.
Mhm.
He is the guy on the cover. He's the
Mhm.
guy top cast, okay? But in an hour and a half movie, he's only in the movie for what? 25 minutes, half hour?
Yeah, he's the anchor piece of the entire movie, but he's not the main thing, the main selling point. I nominated him for an award, but it was because of the movie. He didn't win because again, he
Well, no,
wasn't.
that dancing alone
Yeah,
he
But
should have been nominated for because
Exactly.
again, it's phenomenal. I almost nominated his dance partner, Annalise Brasso, for Best Supporting Actress, just because again, she's so wonderful in that sequence with him, but again, she's in one scene and has like 3 lines of dialogue. So I was like, no, I can't do that. But it's a great movie. It really is.
There she is. Okay. The way they have the cast on IMDb, she doesn't show up until quite a few scrolls down. Lauren Lavera from Terrifier, her voice is in the movie.
Yeah.
Nick Offerman is the narrator.
The Terrifier thing, because I was watching the commentary with Flanagan at the beginning of the movie where they're showing all the natural disasters going on. He was pointing out the voices, and the Terrifier girl is the one that's showing Rome, and it's an Italian because he was like, that is so and so from Terrifier speaking fluent Italian. Who knew?
Raymond Garcia as the Spanish reporter.
Yep.
Why does that name sound familiar? I don't know. I don't know why that name sounds familiar, because it's literally the only thing he's ever done. Oh, well. All right. It is movie recommendation
We
time.
got through it. Woo-hoo.
So thank you for sitting through the first annual SKAJademy Awards. I think next year we're going to have to open it up to more categories.
Or have guests.
Or have guests. Yeah. But Ken's right. I always mangle her last name, but she's in it.
Gugina.
Oh, God, I love her.
Yeah.
Oh, how I love her. Me, her, and Ava Green would be such a great throuple.
I was going to
Out
say
of
something.
dream. Out of dream.
I was going to say something, but since my wife is in earshot, I will just keep to myself.
That's probably wise.
All right, Kenny. It is time for your Tubi of movie of the week.
My Tubi movie of the week is from 1980. Any guesses?
The Jazz Singer? No, you already recommended that once
No,
before.
already.
Saturn 3.
No.
My Bodyguard.
Oscar-nominated movie, Private Benjamin, with
Oh,
Goldie Hawn, Eileen Brennan, and Hal Williams.
Good one.
That's a very
Nice.
good one. It's probably my second favorite Goldie Hawn movie.
Behind?
Protocol.
Really?
Love
Really?
Protocol.
Wow.
That was
Okay.
that we rented that like a ton.
See, Private Benjamin would be my second favorite behind Foul Play.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm lying. Seems Like All Times is number one.
That would be number 3.
Yeah, but Protocol. Have you guys seen that recently? It
I
does
saw
not
it
hold up. It does not
back in the
hold
day.
up. It does not hold up. But it's so good. She's so adorable. But in Private Benjamin, she goes, this doesn't work for me. About 9:00, can we get up? And Eileen Brennan's so good and go, oh, would you like breakfast to come to you?
That movie, I saw that movie in the theater, and
Me
all I
too.
remember, I was really hungry while we were watching it. My dad took me to see it, and all I wanted was a Burger King chicken sandwich.
Wow, really?
I was just craving a Burger King chicken sandwich while we're watching the movie.
That was
I was
one of
going
the
to say,
first.
what an odd memory.
That was
know.
one of the first
The
VHS
thing is,
tapes that we.
the movie was so good, I could wait. I liked the movie.
Yeah.
It didn't override my opinion of it, but I still remember sitting in the theater, the little 3-screen in Hermitage, PA, going, I can't wait till we get out of here so I can get a chicken sandwich.
I remember the chicken sandwiches used to come like they were like on a long, soft roll.
Yeah, they still are.
Are they? Okay, I haven't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they haven't
No,
changed at all.
the chicken sandwich is still more or less the only thing from Burger King that hasn't changed through the years. It's more or less the same.
Gotcha.
You get fresh out of whatever they
I'm
cooked
just
it in.
picturing 12-year-old Sean sitting there going to the movie theater going, God, I want a chicken sandwich so bad.
Anytime, that's the funny thing. That's like, Pavlov's thing. When somebody says Private Benjamin, I think chicken sandwich from Burger King.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Now,
but
did
it's
you do
great.
onion rings or French fries?
I did onion rings.
Ah,
Yeah.
Onion rings, and then you get a thick vanilla milkshake, and you dip the hot
oh,
onion rings
God.
into
No,
it. Very good. I'm telling you, very underrated.
It sounds good, but no, I wouldn't do that. But I don't get the onion rings anymore. Burger King is like disappeared from our area. There's like one Burger King around here, and we very rarely go there, and the service blows. So
shit, man.
Well, that's
I walk
anywhere
into my
anymore.
Burger King and I'm like fucking Norm from Cheers. Like, how you doing, buddy? They know my ass. It's literally like a block down the street.
oh, geez.
And since I got the Burger King app with the little crown points, it's like, oh yeah, they know me really well.
Oh wow! As the kids say, do they hook you up in there?
More or less.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, man. Fully loaded sandwich, I'm telling you. It's the way to go. It's heart attack on a
Holy
plate. Yep. I'm trying to die slowly. The slow death of fast food.
Yeah. Oh my God. This has been one hell of a show.
That's okay.
Oh.
Not to totally change the subject. My wife, she's been obsessed with fucking Taco Bell lately because you were mentioning Taco Bell on the last show or whatever.
Mm.
They got those little Cinnabon
Yeah.
balls. Okay, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She calls them ecstasy balls.
Wow.
To the point where she sends me to Taco Bell to get ecstasy balls. To the point where I accidentally went to the counter and said, "Can I get a 2-piece ecstasy ball?" And the guy just kind of looked at me.
Do they still do it like Burger King when you go in to order your stuff? You're like Whopper, Whopper, is it?
Yes.
Do they still do that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I used to go up and my mom and my brother used to go and sit in the booth. Okay, so I'm like Whopper, Whopper with cheese, extra onions, and like people were looking at me and it's like it's for my family. You know, they see this big tub of goo come in, they think it's just me just getting there.
It's for my family.
Nobody's ever been judgmental about my order at Burger King.
Oh no, I'm just saying. I just used to that used to annoy me because you felt like a little self-conscious, about it. It's like
you remind me of my buddy Bob, who we used to go to movies years ago, get all baked out, and then go in there, and he'd always want a fucking hot dog. Okay, and I always used to say, from somebody who worked in the theater for years, you don't want those fucking hot dogs.
No.
Okay, I mean you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
But I was like, the only people that eat those hot dogs are stoners. Okay.
Yep.
So he'd order one, and every time, man, I'd be standing behind him going, "Hey, Bob, she knows. She knows. Fuck you, man." He'd start getting all paranoid.
But those hot dogs at the 7-Elevens are good too.
If they crunch,
remember
they're
the big bite? You get them for 79 cents. Because I used to go in there and get a double big gulp and a big bite after work a couple times.
that's what she said.
Those were so good.
I go in for a big bite and a big gulp.
Big bite. I remember the one time the guy goes, "Oh, we don't have any, but I give you the sausage one." And he goes, "But no extra." And then he went, "But no extra charge for you." And I was like, "Thanks, pal." Felt special.
You suddenly turned into the shopkeeper on the old fucking Yankee Rose video from David Lee Roth. Remember that shit?
Oh yeah, but he was an Indian fella. That was my impression of an Indian fella.
Yeah. My doctor says I need to take a laxative. Not my store, you don't. Yeah, good times.
All I had to mention is Burger King chicken sandwich, and the show just.
We've been off the rails off and on all day. So what else is new? Like I said, I feel sorry for the Spotify people. I talked to somebody on Blue Sky who listens to us religiously.
Really?
Okay. Yeah, great person. And I'm gonna feel really embarrassed tomorrow because they were going on and on about how the show got postponed. I was really looking forward to hearing your guys' picks because you guys are so good. Yeah. We'll see what we get for reviews on this one.
Gotta wade through the sludge on this one.
Yeah. Okay. Ready for my pick of the week or my recommendation of the week?
More than ready.
Okay. Sticking to the gist of the show, I said earlier that The Life of Chuck was my best picture, but when it's all said and done, The Long Walk is my favorite movie of the year. And I'm kind of obsessed with this damn movie. I watch it quite a bit, which, again, the first time I saw it, how depressing it was and how I felt like I had been kicked in the gut. I didn't think that I would get around to watching it on repeat, but I have found that upon repeated viewings, it's not a depressing movie. Mm-hmm. It's got depressing moments in it. But at the end of the day, with the exception of the ending,
yeah,
it's actually a very uplifting movie.
Mm-hmm.
The ending, on the other hand, kind of kicks you in the nuts. Not like it does in The Mist.
Mm-mm.
Okay, but it's just, I don't want to go into it because it kind of will spoil it. But I've said it before, I'll say it again. The Long Walk to me is more than a Hunger Games clone, so to speak. It is a parable about war. It's a parable about how people get sacrificed for the notion that it's their only hope. And more importantly, it's about brotherhood, about how you are willing to do anything to support your brother. So that is why my pick is The Long Walk. Thank you.
All right. Good night. So speaking about being obsessed with a movie, if you guys watch my movie assault channel on Sundays, I always do movie reviews that I have my viewers pick. I choose 3 movies at random using my CLZ Movies app. I just shake it and it picks a random movie, and if I haven't seen it, I'll put it on the list. I very rarely will not put a movie up if I haven't seen it, unless it's a sequel to something I haven't seen, or I have to watch something else to understand what was going on. Whatever. So not this week, but last week, it brought up Sorcerer. And I put it against 2 other movies. It doesn't even matter what those 2 movies were. Overwhelmingly, the viewers picked Sorcerer. And I'm like, okay, I really have been overdue for a rewatch. I haven't seen it since it came out on home video, blah, blah, blah. I put it on and I was absolutely obsessed with it. From the beginning, I hit play to the end. I didn't do anything. I sat there and watched it. I didn't look at my phone. I didn't let the dogs out. I didn't move, because the movie just completely gripped me. And then as soon as it was over, I went on YouTube and I just started watching other people's reviews of it. I was watching trailers. I was watching behind the scenes. I was watching interviews with cast members. And then I went and I bought the Criterion, the 4K Criterion, to replace my Warner Digibook, because I want the special features on this, which are just crazy. But it's a movie that would not be made today. Probably could not be made today. But with the cast that it has and the way that it's set up, and just the I don't want to give anything away. The thing that sucks is the trailer gives away some of the best stuff in it.
Yeah.
And without context, it doesn't hit as hard as it does in the movie. But it's still very suspenseful, literally it's an edge of your seat type movie. But you have to give it some patience, because the first 50 minutes of it is all set up. It's all set up, but it's all necessary for your understanding of the characters, where they're coming from, why they're doing what they're doing. And they get an out. They're all running from their past. They get an out that is so dangerous that they absolutely have to take it, because their current situation is so bad, and they do it. And then you see them doing it, and it's insane. And it's the making of the actual movie was insane. I forget how many people were injured in the production of it.
A lot.
Yeah. William Friedkin, who directed it, said he was surprised that nobody died during the production of it. He got malaria after he came home.
Wow.
So it's just one of those movies that the story behind it is interesting, but the movie is just as interesting, obviously, if not more so. It's just, I don't know. I can't stop talking about it. I can't stop thinking about it. And the fact that I saw it as a kid and I went, oh, this is kind of cool. I totally missed the point of the entire movie as a kid. As an adult, it's a movie that I totally appreciate and respect and give a tip of the hat to. So it's my recommendation of the week is Sorcerer from 1979.
And it's a movie that's so goddamn good, it's on both of our recommendation lists.
Or 77, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Because I recommended it like 6 months ago when
you?
When the Criterion came out.
Oh, I checked the playlist just to be sure that you didn't. I didn't see the trailer on there, but I may have overlooked it.
Yeah. I love that movie. You know how much I love that movie. So I was so geeked out when I saw your review. I was like, oh, he liked it just as much as me.
And I'm sort of sad, because usually when I do a review, I always feel like I'm rushed, or because my vocabulary has shrunk as my brain has gotten older. I'm like, oh, that movie's great. That movie's amazing. That movie's, I've run out of superlatives that I come up with. But when I sat down to review this, I blew through the review. I had no problem coming up with anything describing it. I even paused in the middle of the review video, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I sound all film criticky or film,
right,
snobby, because it's how it made me talk. It reinvigorated my love of film, really, because it's such a great movie. So if I'm not overselling it enough, see
No.
the damn movie.
No, it's a remake. Okay,
Yeah.
which again I still have yet to see.
Same
and
here.
there's a lot of people that are still saying that the original is better, which whatever. Okay, I'm not saying it's not. I haven't seen it,
Right.
but it has also been remade since on
I heard.
Netflix, called The Wages of Fear,
Mhm.
and it takes place in the Middle East,
Oh, okay.
and it's decent.
Okay.
It's not Sorcerer, okay, because like you said, Sorcerer is a slow burn.
Mhm.
It's all about establishing these characters and this and that. The new one on Netflix takes the story and just boils it down to, hey, we got to get from point A to point B, and a couple of these characters are kind of sketchy.
Yeah. And
You know.
that's why I said it's a movie that I don't think would be able to be made today, because it's so meticulous about the way it builds. It's a 2-hour movie that takes an hour to set up.
Yeah.
And if you don't have that kind of patience, and so many people don't anymore, it would just whiz by you and you'd be like, oh, that was pretty entertaining.
Yeah,
It was about 4 guys in the jungle. Whatever.
I introduced that movie to my stepson Cameron, who's now 30, but at the time he was a teenager. Okay. It was when me and Dawn first started dating. And at first he was like, this movie's kind of boring. And I'm like, just trust me. Okay. And once they actually got going, he was like, oh my God. And when I got that Criterion copy, I had the other one, not the digibook, but I had the original, I told him, I was like, hey, Cam, do you want, he's like, what's that? And I said, it's that movie where they're driving in the jungle. He goes, on the bridge? I'm like, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, man. So, yeah, he was very happy to get my original copy of that movie.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've recommended it to I don't know how many people since I saw it last week or 2 weeks ago or whatever it is now. And I can't stop talking about it to the point where, I got to kind of pace myself and learn that I got to kind of shut up about it, because I'm probably overselling it. But I loved it. So
yeah, it's my favorite Friedkin movie. It just is.
Yeah, I could, like I said, I could very easily see it popping into my top 4 on Letterboxd. And I think the only reason it wouldn't is I would have to figure out which one it would unseat. And that would probably be a little more difficult. It would probably take over the 9th configuration, which is William Peter Blatty production, direction, and then it's got the Exorcist connection and all that stuff. So I just think that's kind of funny. But yeah, so I'll stop talking.
Great movie. And sorry if I got emotional earlier. So
don't apologize. That's literally what that movie is. It's an emotional movie, and if it touches you like that and it brings that out of you, that's all the more credit to the movie, and it's all the more the fact that you've got to, there's some humanity under there, Jim.
And then Jim found out that day that his heart grew 3 sizes that day, and now it's this big. That's what she said.
All right, guys. Thank you for everybody who slogged through this episode.
Yeah. Want to thank everybody. Come on, Kenny, sing us out.
What's the closing number?
We'd like to thank Rob Lowe for making a special guest appearance. He's in the green room. How's the nachos, Rob?
Oprah, Uma, Oprah. That stupid shit.
He's not a cheap date. Plenty of nachos and a lot of Sprite Zero in there for Mr. Rob Lowe.
Sprite Zero.
Thanks, Rob Lowe. He is in Atkins diet, man. So.
Oh shit! I gotta go, guys.
All right.
Bye.
We'll see you.
Thanks everybody for showing up, and we'll be back in 2 and 2.
2 and 2, and we may have a topic, but we still got to talk about it. So we'll let you know as soon as we know.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah. All right. Thanks everybody. Thanks everybody.
Enjoy the Oscars on.
Yeah.
Sunday
Enjoy the
night.
Oscars and let's all root for Delroy Lindo.
Yes. and Kate Hudson.
Yes. All right. We will see you in 2 weeks at our regularly scheduled night on Tuesday, and that will be the 24th of March. So
Thanks for staying with us, Ken.
Yeah.
Texas.
Yep. Everybody that sat through it. I think even Lori bailed out on us. So she did. So have a good night, everybody. And we'll see
Take
you in
care,
2 weeks.
everybody. See you in 2 and 2.